pudding. Yes people, welcome back to another video. Look at the state of this weather, eh? I am only less than a mile in so far and I'm already piss wet through. Need some windscreen wipers for the glasses. So I'm just out on the e-bike. I'm looking for somewhere to pitch up for the night, up on the moors, the Ilkley moors. And so far, the path has not been great, to be honest. Although I have been to this area before, I found it very difficult to plot a route on the map that is suitable for this bike. So right now, I've just hit a little stream, so I'm gonna have to get off the bike and try kart it over that, and then we can continue. I'm not gonna be traveling too far on the bike, maybe around 5 miles or so in total, so that's not too bad. And to be fair, we've only got about 2 hours left of daylight. It was one of those last minute things today. I thought, do you know what? Let's get the old e-bike out. It's been a while, hasn't it? And we'll go out and have a nice wild camp. So that's what I'm dealing with at the moment. I just need to get across this. It shouldn't be too bad, but this thing weighs a fair bit. Now I nearly fell off then. As you can see by the terrain, it's not exactly the most suitable for pitching a tent, and the tent that I've decided to bring typically is massive, the biggest tent I own by a long shot. Now about a mile or so away there's a shooting hut and there's a little body of water next to it. I've just had a quick look on Google Maps and it's looking like there's a flat grass section over that way, and fingers crossed it's not waterlogged. I swear it has not stopped raining for about 3 days solid. And this path is a little bit easier to ride on. Not gonna lie, I've not done much pedalling. I'm very thankful for the pedal assist. Oh. Right, we're gaining a bit of momentum now. Nice bit of speed. Oh. Ow, my bollocks. I have been up here before and I recognise that trig point in the distance. No idea what the name of the hill is though. I can see a sign, so let's go check it out. So this is the map of Ilkley Moor. I parked down here at the car park near the Cow and Calf Rocks, and I've sort of come up here along this little track, crossed this little beck here, Backstone Beck, and now I've come round here and I'm just coming towards the edge of the moor. I now think I'm gonna head, I'm not sure if it's this way or further out of the moor towards Bingley Moor or Burley Moor. I'm going to have another check on my map on my phone and then I'll decide. The thing that I thought was a trig point doesn't even look like a trig point, so I'm not sure what it was. Just a big fat old rock. Oh. I am now stood in the centre of the 12 Apostles. An old stone circle. Just been doing a little research on the old Wikipedia. As a poorly preserved Neolithic site, its precise purpose is unknown, though in all likelihood was ritualistic. So it's a Bronze Age stone circle, and you can see these big 12 stones that go around in a circle. Bit of history that for you, mate. Oh, this is the smoothest track so far. Well, for now anyway. Look at these fat rocks. Oh. Right, my watch has beeped. That tells me I'm looking for a left turn. I bet it's not as smooth as this path. Where is it? Ah, this is the one, and it actually looks okay, to be fair. Let's bez it down here a bit. Ow! Yeah, man, let's fucking go for it. Excuse my language. Whoa, this is all loose. Glad I've got my helmet so I can't fall off. Whoa! Hey, this is an actual bloody road, man. And I don't mean road, man. Act like a waste man, that's not me. Getting some speed going now. Oh, this is great fun though. Really enjoying this. Something totally different. Bezzing about on here, man. Wow. Whoa. I can see some water down there in the distance. Not sure if that's the one. So there's actually more than one body of water. There's that one there. That's not the one I'm aiming for. I'm going to carry on going along here. It's slightly uphill, and then as we get to the brow of that hill we should see the one we're aiming for. Now the rain right now has temporarily stopped, which is a bit of a blessing. It is quite windy, I'm not sure how well you can hear that, but we're making good progress. Nearly there. We should be there before it gets dark, ideally. Well, we need to be, don't we? Let's be honest. So let's get moving. Steady away now. So it looks like we're at Burley Moor. This moor is privately owned. Well, I didn't know that, but I do now. Hey up, I'm guessing this is the shooting hut, which I presume will be closed. Imagine if you'd just seen someone sat at that table there. Ed Gein or something. Yeah. Let's get out of here, man. Then again, let's not get too hasty. Oh, I thought it were unlocked then. But nah, there's a lock up there. Obviously that were going to be the case. Right, let's get moving. I think our water is that way. We just need to backtrack a little bit and then cut across that path. Right, the weather is absolutely grim right now. The fog's coming, it's getting dark, and that rain is back, well and truly back, and it's quite windy just to top it off. Now I found this water, I'm just praying that I can put the tent up right next to it, because there is some grass. I just don't know how boggy it's going to be till I get down there. Most of it's really boggy, however, I do think we're going to get the tent up here, so I'm going to try it anyway. Fucking hell. The worst possible outcome that could have happened has happened right now. This is an epic fail, and I hold my hands up because I've been warned about this tent and I've been told not to use it and that the fabric will be significantly weakened. Look at that. A big rip straight down. You can see here it's had a repair patch, and there. This is clearly a weak point. Fucked it, eh? Right, so I'll explain a little bit more about this tent actually later on. Right now I need to pack this down ASAP and get moving because it's going to be getting dark very soon. Right, this is the situation at the moment. I'm getting the tent back in this Lidl bag, Aldi bag, whatever the f*** it is. And then I'm just going to get back on the bike, head back to the car park. I'm absolutely gutted, man. Do you know I've bought all the ingredients for a full English tonight, and that's what we're gonna make out here up on moors. I'm talking sausage, bacon, eggs, mushrooms, black pudding, beans, tomatoes, hash browns, everything. But I guess I'm just gonna have to make that at home. But it's not the same, is it? Bloody hell. Look, I won't open all this, but I've even bloody chopped everything up, put it all into little tubs, separated my beans and that. I won't mind, but I didn't even fully finish putting the tent up. And I've said it before, tents are at their most vulnerable whilst you're putting them up and taking them down. And when the fabric is that damaged and that aged, it's no surprise that it rips. I'm just so glad it happened now and not in middle at night. But obviously that doesn't change the fact that I wanted an epic camp. I only brought that tent because I know that the vestibule is big enough to put the bike in. That is why I brought it. Actually freezing as well, you know. So it's now 17:48. It does say that the sunset is at 17:56. So we ain't got long really, best crack on, get back to the VIP. I wish all the paths all the way back to the car were as alright as this one, but I know it's going to get gnarly again soon, and I don't fancy trying to find a different way back. So we're at, wow, we're doing alright for daylight. We should be cushy. My hands are fucking freezing, son. Don't know why I haven't put any gloves on. What a tit. Amateur. But yeah, steady away, man. I've got a light as well. I might put that on. Let's get light on. Is it on? Oh, that's the on. Wrong button, son. It's quite worrying that my battery's only on 35%. It should be enough to get us back. I thought I charged it, but clearly not. I'm not sure what it were on when I set off. So windy, man. Up on these moors, the open moors. Oh, this is the smoothest. It's like sand. Nice. Whoa. I'm not sure how good the light even is on this thing. Is it even on? It's on now. To the right of me, that's those stones that we were at earlier, the 12 apostle stones. Ow! Ah! My bollocks. God, this is rough. Oh, shit! Big puddle. Puddy. Right, this is like the peak height of where we came from. So hopefully, as soon as we drop down here a little bit, we'll be out the wind, which maybe I should have pitched out of the wind to begin with. I just didn't expect it to be so bad. Whoa! I've just realised I've lost the lens cover on my 360 cam at the front. That's not great, is it? That means that's going to be getting scratched up to death. This ain't good for the back with the backpack on, with all that weight, all those sausages, bacon and eggs, black pudding, hash browns, mushrooms, beans, tomatoes, all that good shit, man. You're like, ah, whoa, wow, shit. I swear throttle got stuck on then or something, back end spun out. Need to chill out because this is getting wet here. Look at this. Oh shit! And again. Ah! Oh! This ain't right, is it? What's going on here? Oh, just f***ing go for it, man. Sorry for my language. I think it's been appalling this last few minutes. Come on, don't fail me. Oh, she's a good one. It's a bloody good bike, I tell you that for now. And this isn't a sponsored ad, so don't be getting eggy in comments. Oh, smooth again. Smooth operator. Smooth. Ah, not so smooth. Operator. Ta. I'm not sure how much of this shit I'll cut out. Probably a lot of it. We'll see. If the angle's good, I'll let you have it, mate. You can have it. See, I could just scrap this video and you lot would be none the wiser. But that wouldn't be keeping it real, would it? So let's slow down as we get down here because this is steep. can just see all the lights coming on down in Ilkley. Bloody mental, eh? Absolutely mental. At least I know my lights work. Sick. So this just fits in my car, and when I say just, I mean I have to unloosen one bolt so that I can just drop the handlebars a little bit, and then I can slide it straight in the back of the car. So I've got to literally just go turn that a little bit, and that's it. It fits in like that, but not like that. That's how you do it. Oh my days, as much as I am gutted that I'm not camping right now in that tent, I am so glad to be out of that rain and that wind and just that miserable weather, to be honest. So I want to give you a little bit of history about that Hilleberg tent that is now no more. That is going in the bin. There is nowhere else for it. So about a year ago, I'm just going to check on my phone. Yeah, we're over a year ago. I bought that tent used off eBay. It were looking pretty much worse for wear, let's just put it that way. The fabric had faded that much that it didn't even look red anymore. It were more pink, even going white in some places. So I thought, right, what shall I do with this? I'll re-dye it. We'll try restore it. I were even going to get some new poles for it. Just try and make it a workable tent, something that I can use. In the meantime, I emailed Hilleberg asking what they think about it, to see if they could give me some history on it, see how old it is or whatever, because I did notice it had snow skirts on it, which is not something you see normally from factory. It's usually like a special request, can you put snow skirts on it, etc. So I emailed them, they emailed back basically saying, the tent is done for, we're warning you, do not use that in anywhere remote because it can fail. The fabric has deteriorated that much from the sunlight, from overuse, that is pretty much a no-go. So I thought, yeah, a lot of people in comments were saying, nah, it'll be fine. So then I took it up Ingleborough, I think it was, we're at Ingleborough? Yes, I took it up Ingleborough in the Yorkshire Dales, and I actually did a mountain summit camp in that tent, and it was a successful night. The wind got up a little bit, but it wasn't too bad, so it didn't actually get a proper test. I then got an Instagram message, and I'm just looking at these messages now, of somebody called Carl saying, I recognise that tent that you're using. And he said to me, well, not only did he recognise it, he sent me some photos of it in its former glory, back when they first bought it. And it said he used it on a polar training course in 2015, and the black repair looks exactly the same. So those two repair marks on the tent, so the photos that he sent me were when he were on the training course, the polar training course, and it's got the two exact repair marks in the exact same place, and these did that repair. So that tent, this is what he said to me, has done an east to west crossing of Greenland in 78 days, a 5-week ski expedition in the Ellsworth Mountains of Antarctica. That tent has been to Antarctica. What are you saying? My actual tent. And I've just bloody knackered it up on Ilkley Moors. Bloody hell. It's also done an east-west kite crossing of Greenland for 27 days. It's done a south-north kite crossing of Greenland for 41 days. And a load of polar training exercises in Norway. The tent was bought as a set of 3 for a Greenland expedition and had snow flaps fitted by Hilleberg at factory. So Steve Bull of BPE Expeditions bought the 3 tents for a series of polar expeditions with the Fuchs Foundation. That is some history right there, and I'll put up some photos. That is actually next level, innit? So there is some big history behind these tents. So anyone that thinks Hilleberg tents aren't worth the money, I guess that has paid for itself. I was just the unlucky last recipient of that tent who managed to just kill it when it was already done for, let's be honest. So it's been to Antarctica, it's been to Greenland, it's been to Norway, and now it's been up on Ilkley, Yorkshire Moors and that. Right, I think that is enough history on that tent. It's pitch black out here. I'm not even sure if you can see me properly on this action camera. I think it's time for me to make my way home. It'll take me about 50 minutes to get home from here, so that's not too bad. And we live to fight another day. I'm not happy that the back of my car is absolutely filthy and I haven't even been on a camp. If I'd been on a camp, then I'd think, yeah, I guess it was worth it. But all that preparation, in fact, yeah, I need to crack on. If I want to make this full English when I get home, I need to get my toe down, don't I? Because my ingredients are going to be in worse nick than that tent. Right, guys. Sorry I'm being a complete wild camp, it's one of them innit. What can I do? But I'd rather just be honest with you guys and still upload it so you can see what I've been up to. So thank you for watching, smash that thumbs up button, drop a comment, let me know what you think, click subscribe if you're not done already, and don't forget, it's all about that hype these days. Click that hype button, hype the video, get it up in the rankings and all that shit. Right, I'll see you next Monday, peace out, in a bit.